Have you seen the Vancouver waterfront lately? Well, since you are looking into relocating here, probably you haven't. And if you already live here and if you haven't been down here recently, you would be absolutely shocked at how much development there has been. It's so crazy. Every time I come down here, it's about every other week, sometimes every week. And it is amazing to see so many changes in just that short period of time. So let's go over some of what has happened over the past year to make the Vancouver waterfront the hot destination. Hi, my name is Cassandra Marks, also known as Realtor Cass, and I'm your guide to absolutely everything Southwest Washington, Clark County, Vancouver, and even Portland. And if you are even remotely considering, like this much, moving to my lovely area of Southwest Washington, please shoot me a text, an email, or a DM on the socials at Realtor Cass so we can talk all things Southwest Washington. All right, right now I am hanging out. I'm right down at the waterfront, just down the street from the pier, and taking in the beautiful views of the river. And did you know that this property used to be a paper mill, which is and was pretty common here in the Portland and Southwest Washington areas, but crews broke ground about 8 years ago, and developers are saying the finish line is so close compared to when they started. The Vancouver waterfront has changed a lot, and it's been fun watching this area change over the last several years as they've turned an industrial piece of land that used to be cut off from the public to a place now that's open to all of the public. And a lot of people are coming, especially from across the river over that way in Portland. And I would say almost anyone would agree with you that this is one, if not the top destination now in the Portland, Vancouver area. Some things have been changing though, week over week here, and one big one is very important, and that's the new 8-story parking garage that will replace the surface lots. And it's getting closer and closer to completion. The parking garage will also solve pretty annoying parking problems by creating around 400 more spaces. And with the popularity that the waterfront shows, especially in the evenings and on the weekends, it's much needed. As someone who definitely tries to park down here a lot, it's hard to find. So also over by Wildfin and Twigs, there's a couple lots, and those will become mixed-use residential buildings here in the future. Other projects that you can see here, crews have just finished the first of 3 phases on the Terminal 1 project, which include taking out the old dock from the Red Lion Hotel before they put in the new one in 2027. So this dock will be made home to about a 40,000 square foot marketplace. And here are some of the renderings for that, but it's slotted to include a variety of retail establishments, including some farm-to-table style produce with restaurants, bars, entertainment, and specialty shops. Other projects in the works is the Zoom Info building, and that is currently under construction as well and should be completed later this year. The developer, LPC West division of Lincoln Property Company, is making this mixed-use area a very beautiful place. A sky bridge on the building spans a garden walkway, you can see it right there, and to the adjacent building over in Terminal 1. So both of these towers of the development are part of the Zoom Info headquarters. There's going to be some retail along the front, along Columbia Boulevard or Columbia Street down there, with parking behind the retail and underneath the towers. Other things that have popped up are the AC Hotel by Marriott and the Indigo by IHC. They both opened in 2022 right down here on the waterfront, and they are beautiful hotel additions to the area. Also, a renovated upper dock at the Vancouver Landing will continue to serve the American Empress River cruise ship on the western end of the pier, while the lower dock will continue to be used for disembarking smaller, more pleasure boats. So if you're out on the river, you can come on in and enjoy Vancouver. So the Port of Vancouver says their project should be done by about 2027, and the entire project of 45 acres should be done about 2030. I'll drop some links down in the description if you want to read more about the amazing things that have happened and are happening here at the Vancouver waterfront. So now what about some of the new businesses down at the waterfront? Well, there's quite a few, and there's one I love, and that recently opened was Salt and Straw, which is a very popular ice cream shop across the river in Portland. They opened up here in the Vancouver waterfront in the early 2024. And on the weekends, even on the evenings, there's always a line, but it's worth it, and it does move quickly. So what is on the horizon for the Vancouver waterfront? Well, the dock reconstruction is underway here in 2024, and the east portal is slotted to start construction in 2025 and is, of course, located east of the public market building and adjacent to portions of the Renaissance Trail, which we will take a tour down on our bikes later. As of right now, this area is still under design, but envisioned as a green space along the trail that may include native vegetation, rain gardens. I just can't wait because I already love what they have done down here, and they've accomplished so much beauty down here at the waterfront. And people that live here and visit here in the Pacific Northwest, they love nature and the outdoors, and they love having that. So finally, it will lead way for the marketplace to be finished in 2026 and 2027. So if you were thinking about making a move to Southwest Washington, the Vancouver Waterfront is absolutely a must place to visit. And it's a super easy stroll down from downtown Vancouver area. If you have more questions about Southwest Washington, let's chat. I have a handy dandy relo guide that I will link down below in the description too. If you are curious about the areas of Vancouver, I have a video right here that you should check out, and it's all about the neighborhoods you should absolutely know in Vancouver, Washington. Or you can jump on the Vancouver, Washington playlist so you don't miss anything Vancouver related. Again, my name is Cassandra Marks, also known as Realtor Cass, and I am a farmer with a wee little real estate problem. And I want to say thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and until I see you again, bye.